Hey guys, I'm back. So, did y'all really, okay, like, I've been really blown away by how many views my prom get ready with me fail got. Like, y'all don't even know how excited I was, and like I was all on Snapchat looking icky as ever, going crazy to all my people that I have on Snapchat, like, guys, like, I can't believe, like, my mind is so blown. Like, thank you all so much for watching and subscribing, and if you told anybody and they went to go see it, thank you so much, because like, y'all don't even know how much this stuff means to me. Like, I really tried my hardest to keep everything intact that day and not go crazy and have a blow up, and like, even though I was mad at the fact that I didn't record my makeup and my hair part, like, I still made it work and I still wanted to get that video out there. So I'm really glad that y'all liked it, and I'm glad that I got as much feedback that I did from it. People were commenting, liking, like, I got a whole bunch of new subscribers. Like, I'm just really excited, and I know there's so much more to come for this, and like, I just need to really stay consistent. Like, this just like really woke me up and was like, hey Mia, yep, your time is coming, so you need to get consistent and like take this stuff serious now. Like, I mean, I took YouTube serious before when I started, but like, I haven't been consistent, and that's my issue. I need to stay consistent with these YouTube videos, because obviously somebody liked them enough for me to get 1,000+ views when all my other videos are like less than that. So I'm really glad and I'm grateful for that, and I just want to say thank y'all so much for that. Like, y'all don't even know how happy y'all are making me. Like, y'all can see it right now. Like, I'm so happy and I'm so excited. I'm just really grateful. Okay, so today I'm actually going to be talking to y'all basically like a spin-off from my prom get ready with me fail about prom. Things that you need to have in order to make sure that your prom goes successful and everything's well and put together, so like you don't have any stress to worry about. What helped me out was, number one, planning ahead of time. You always want to give yourself enough ample amount of, like, you know, space and room and time for you to make appointments, look around to see who has better deals for makeup, hair, like, everything is key so that you can slay, honey, because we don't want you going out there looking like anything. If you have other things that you need to do, make sure that you sit down and plan all of this out. Like, make sure that when you're scheduling your appointments a couple of months in advance, that you have enough time to get to one to the other, that you're gonna schedule your day out so where that you get all your stuff done, and then if your friends or you and your date are going to go take pictures, you have enough time for y'all to get there, take enough pictures, and if y'all are going out to eat, like, plan out your whole day, because if you do it like that, it's gonna be so much more easier and things will just flow smoothly and there won't be any confusion at all. Give yourself 4 months room, 3 to 4 months room for like when you're gonna start planning your stuff, and so that you can book in advance, because I know all of my people that I book with get booked like that. With the dress, you need to look, at least give yourself 4 months in advance to start looking for a dress, colors, all of that, because if you can get a little bit at a time, do that. It's always perfect to try to get a little bit here, a little bit there. Try to get your shoes and your accessories at the same time, because it won't cost you as much and it's not a lot to go run around and look for. Although I did have to go to a few different places, it wasn't a lot for me. Third, hairstyles. Even though you already booked your appointments and everything, make sure that you know what kind of hairstyle you want, because I knew what type of hairstyle I wanted, but when the day came, I was like, I don't know if I still want to do that. I still went with it, but just make sure that you find a good hairstyle that you want. Like, you know, so that it flows and everything works out perfectly. I would advise that you sit down, really plan out your day, know how long it's gonna take for such and such to happen. And like, I know some hairstylists or nail techs and stuff like that, makeup artists, they will tell you how long they on average take to do your face or do your hair. So get that information because it will help you out on planning how you want your day to go, and so on and so forth. And then get the prom. If you can pay stuff in advance, do that. As long as you trust those people and you know that they're not going to try to rip you off or anything, go ahead and pay them in advance. With my nail lady, I've been going to her. I know her very well, so I was able to do that. The lady that does my hair, able to do that. The one that did my makeup, I did not know her, but I knew of her and I knew people around the city that, like, you know, went to her, and so her name has a little weight on it. So I just went with my gut and I trusted the fact that she was going to not rip me off on that part. So I paid her off, I paid my makeup lady off, I paid my nail lady off in advance so that I wouldn't have to worry about money when it came to the time, because I just wanted to get in my appointment and get out so that I can go to my next appointment. You always want to try to make sure that you give yourself enough time to get from point A to point B. With that being said, I made sure that I didn't do my nails the same day of prom because that was going to be way too much, and that was too much stuff that I had to do that day, and I would have been, I would have been late to a lot of appointments that day, and so that wouldn't have worked. So schedule your nail appointment, anything that doesn't have to do with like your makeup or anything, hair, all of that, schedule that in advance. I scheduled mine on the Friday before so that, like, you know, regardless, my nails and everything were gonna be done. I wouldn't have to worry about that. Got my nails done. Then the next day I had my hair appointment early, and then it was makeup, and then I had another hair appointment to style. If you can't get it all in one person, it's okay to have multiple people. Just make sure that you give yourself enough room to get from one appointment to the next appointment. If you don't, you're gonna be late. There are gonna be times that everybody else is gonna run over the time limit or schedule period that they have for you. So you're gonna wanna give yourself more than enough time to make it from point A to point B to the next appointment. Like, have fun, you guys. Like, I promise you, like, last year I had fun. I went with my ex-boyfriend, but this year I really had fun. I went by myself, I went with my friends, and we just like turned up. I mean, we had an after party, and that's a whole nother story that I could tell y'all about, but like, we had fun at prom, and that's a night that I wouldn't regret one day out of my life that I wasted money on or anything. I spent a lot of money on prom, and like, I wouldn't change anything other than probably me getting a rental car. Other than that, I don't regret a thing, and I encourage everybody to go to prom. Get dolled up and dressed up and like, just like kill it. Like, prom is a completion party for you and the rest of your class. Like, this is your last hoorah to like show them what you got, and like to prove that, like, yo, we did this. Now it's time to party our behinds off and, like, you know, enjoy this, because next thing is graduation, and then after that it's the real world. I think everybody should participate in prom. Like, this is something I wouldn't tell anybody to just skip, because I wouldn't have skipped it. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much my tip. Those are my advice for y'all for prom, just to make it go more smoothly and everything just stay intact, because I want y'all to be comfortable that day and not have to rush around like a chicken with your head cuts off. If y'all have any questions, guys, like, or even comments, anything, just leave them down there in the comment section, and I promise you I'll get back to you. I'm not nobody that just thinks they're too good for anybody to answer back. Like, I answer back to every comment no matter what it is. Like, I love everything that y'all say to me, and like, whether it's positive, negative, anything, like, it helps me grow. So I just enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for next week.
You used to call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone.